Welcome back to EDEL 594. I'm your instructor, Professor Mildred Donahue. Today we'll be going over your 5th chapter, your summary, conclusions, and recommendations. This chapter is one of your shortest, about 5 to 6 pages long, but it will serve to summarize your project for the casual reader. Chapter 5 is divided into 3 parts. Your summary section will summarize your work in the 4 prior chapters. Your conclusions section will list the findings drawn from your project, including both the answers to your questions in Chapter 1 and any additional conclusions that have come up since. Your recommendations section will advise your reader about opportunities for further study and application of your work. You will not mention your limitations from Chapter 1 in this part of your project. In your recommendations section, the sky is the limit. Your summary section will sum up the material you've presented in Chapters 1 through 4. This includes your original statement of the problem, the rationale of your project, a brief review of the literature, the organization of your guide, and the content of that guide. This section will help a careless reader catch up on the important points of your work if he or she has skipped earlier chapters. In your conclusions section, you will answer the research questions you raised in Chapter 1. Each question you asked must be answered in the conclusions section. You should also explore any additional conclusions you have formed while completing your project. You are not required to draw additional conclusions, but if you have any, this is the place for them. In your recommendations section, you apply your project to the real world. In this section, you will point out promising areas for further study that you uncovered in your work, lines of inquiry that other scholars may be interested in pursuing. You will also advise your reader on how to apply your project to teaching practice. Feel free to dream big. You are welcome to recommend that your project be used in classrooms, mandated throughout the district where you teach, or even published by the State Department of Education. Once again, my contact information is displayed here for reference. If you have any questions about the content of this presentation, feel free to email me or ask me during your weekly Skype conference. Thank you for watching, and good luck in writing Chapter 5.